Welcome to Curiosity Public. And on
Are we live?
I think we're live.
Are we live? Can you guys hear us? Let us know.
We were having some last-second audio issues there, so if somebody in the if somebody in the chat can let us know if everything sounds okay and looks okay, that would be great. I'm Dutch.
Jules here,
and it's what is it? Thursday?
It's Thursday, and it's been a while.
It's been a while since we've done a live. We were gonna do one.
It's been more than a minute.
I know we were gonna do one a while ago.
Right.
And I think Dylan made us cancel it.
Did he?
Something. I don't know.
Dylan? Nah,
or he didn't want to do it or something, and we just scrapped it. But anyway, we're back.
That sounds about right.
The core team. All right, Tequila Canuck says, sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
James Morgan's here, says, hello, Dutch and Jules, sound is good. Tay Biz is here, says, hello,
Tay
leaders
Biz.
of the CPU, hear you loud and clear.
Good deal.
Roy N says it's good. Ernie's here, says it's good.
Ernie.
See Yama in the house.
Dude, it has been a while.
Evening,
See
everyone. Is looking forward to our thoughts on the Micther's 10. Yeah, we'll get to our lineup here in a second.
You're gonna have to wait for that one though.
Well, yeah. So this is our our lineup for the evening. Why don't we talk about that? First up, Johnny Walker Black Label Sherry Finish.
Ooh.
I saw this when I was traveling recently. Had not seen it before. Picked it up. Next up is a Old Forester barrel strength barrel pick that I also acquired recently. And then the third one on the docket is, the Micther's 10 Straight Rye, single barrel. A very coveted bottle by many. And one, this is the first one I've ever owned, actually. I've tried it before, but I've never been able to get my hands on one at a reasonable price.
Oh, well.
And this was reasonable, so I got it. That's how it goes,
Curious to know what reasonable was. Although I think I may remember when you posted.
Yeah, I think it was 175 or something. So that's about the best you can hope for these days. And it was just a total fluke. I walked by this case in a grocery store, and did a triple take.
Right.
I was like, is that the
But you saw it at the corner of your eye.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So anyway,
And then Dutch was rude to the customer.
Actually, it was.
Him.
No, the person that worked in the liquor department was standing there, and they were talking to somebody else, and I just walked right up and went, I need something out of the case.
Not important. This is important.
But yeah, hey, it was the only one there, and I was very thrilled. So we're warming up here, getting our palates set with a little bit of Buffalo Trace, a random little barrel pick, just because I had too much garlic for dinner, and needed to get.
I didn't even get a chance to eat, so this is going to be an interesting evening.
So yeah, trying to get my palate set here a little bit.
Gonna have to go for some carne asada fries later or something.
Wow, that's gonna be Let us know what you guys are sipping on in the chat. Let us know how you guys have been. I think it's been over a month, 2 months maybe since we've done a live. But it's just been a busy summer. But at least for me, things are calming down. I know Jules is barely getting up for air.
Only now. Well, I mean, part of it too is admittedly, did go on vacation for a bit. So we did shut down.
Traveling.
Because we've also been slagging on our podcast, admittedly.
Yeah, that's not my responsibility, so I don't know what happens with that.
It used to be mine, and then, Dylan just takes over everything.
Yeah, and then doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and then it gets delayed longer.
Yeah.
He keeps focusing back on T-shirts.
I know, seriously. We do have a new one coming.
Yes.
Probably,
and it's good. I like this one.
It might be my favorite one, yeah.
Right.
I got to get a couple printed up so we can show them to everybody maybe on our next live stream. I'll try to get those. Okay. Yeah, here's Dylan.
Dylan's in the house now? Oh, guess who decides to show up?
Yeah, he could hear us. He's like, wait. I can sense that they're saying
right, he wasn't even watching the stream. He just could feel it, dude. Yeah. A tremor in the force.
Oh, man. All right, let me catch up on the chat here, guys. All right, Jeff Perkins says, what's up, Dutch and Jules? Cheers from Northern California. Just poured some of the new Woodford Reserve Masters collection. Is that the barrel strength?
Barrel.
My order got canceled today. I ordered it last night.
We were just talking about it before coming on the live. Dylan not lucky.
Dylan ordered it after I did, and his didn't get canceled.
Right.
That's okay. I'm usually the one that gets lucky with those things, so it's
time. I mean, this guy's even Steven, so it's. You know what's going to happen, right? It's like you're gonna get Dylan's order. It's gonna arrive at your place, and Dylan gets nothing.
Oh man, Richie Z is here. Evening Dutch and Jules and Whiskey Friends. What's up, Richie?
Hey,
Good
guys.
to see you.
Richie.
Roscoe P. Coltrane is here.
Roscoe.
Let's see, where are we here? Rocket Boy TY
Boy.
says, "Have you picked up the new Foursquare rum? Is that the isonomy? What is it? I have not picked that one up yet.
Vocabulary.
I just have been missing out on it, and we've done so much Foursquare. I'm like, we got to do something else, man.
We do need to change it up.
We do
just
need
to
to
give
change it
everyone, the others a fighting chance.
But I've heard really good things about this one. I think, is this like the
We always hear good things
17.
about these.
I will get it eventually. Siama says, haven't loved the Old Forester single barrel proof that I've tried. Interested to see how hot it is. Yeah, I haven't. This is going to be my third one, and I don't think I've loved any of them. But what I've found is that with a little cube of ice and a pour of that, it mellows it out, like, because they're just really kind of messy. But it becomes much more pleasant with a little bit of chill on it and a little dilution. So that's how I've been drinking them, which seems kind of like a waste for.
I always remember them as a hot mess, so it totally makes sense that you want to chill it a little bit and enjoy it. So.
I've actually been enjoying that recently with the hot weather.
Oh yeah, that too.
Ernie says, on Thor's Day, I'm drinking Ragnarok Rye from Catachin? Creek, I think it is, right?
Creek.
Yeah. Michael Jonas is here. What's up to you?
Well done, Ernie.
Field Garage is drinking Blood Oath Pack 7. Eric Mattson, looking good, Billy Ray.
All right. Someone caught our, well, at least the podcast description, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the title. You don't even need to. You don't even listen to get that. I just
True.
put up the title.
Although I think we've said that. I think that's come up in
We've said that multiple times
on a YouTube video before too.
Wouldn't be surprised. There's only like 5 movies we keep quoting.
I know. Jason is here, says, what's up to you? Siyama is clarifying that this is delightful, Dylan. We can't forget that.
That's right.
Lyle asks a good question here. Any chance we'll get a Cachuahin drink through in the future? I'm thoroughly enjoying the Tahona, Blanco, and Añejo at the moment, and I'm thoroughly impressed. I just today got the Tahona Blanco in an order. This was an order I was telling you about. I ordered this big order of a bunch of different stuff, and they lost the package. First time it's ever happened to me. And it took forever, and they finally reshipped it, and I just opened it today, and I pulled that out. I have not cracked into it. I think maybe we'll do a fresh crack on our next live stream of that, and I've got a bunch of other tequilas I need to crack into. So, but yes, there is
a do a Tuesday live then, dude.
Tequila Tuesday,
Taco Tuesday, Tequila Tuesday.
Maybe we should have the tacos.
Yes.
And we'll do a taco and tequila pairing.
Totally down.
That's gonna just sound
we should
horrible.
Just
we're gonna be crunching.
No, man, we're gonna exactly. We'll up that whole ASMR experience.
Nobody wants to hear that kind of ASMR.
Extra crunchy.
But yeah, there is a chance of that in the future. I don't know if it'll be our next drink through. Our drink throughs happen once we get enough bottles compiled of whatever brand it is, but that is one that is on my radar for sure. It might be a little while before we actually do it, but I do want to at least get a review of,
especially with the Dylan standards.
Yeah, because every
has
time
to be an academic exercise.
Yeah, if we have like 5 bottles, Dylan walks in and is
double
like,
it.
Where's this, and this?
Exactly.
I'm not coming to the show unless.
He walks off stage, guys. He's already here. He's already on set.
He's pouting in the other room on his
in the
laptop.
green room. Yeah.
We actually do have a green room.
Surprisingly, we do, and it's not just the bathroom. It's an actual room.
Dylan says he never makes mistakes.
At the time.
And he needs you to pick up his bottle for him.
Wait, what's that question? I didn't hear that.
Dylan wants you to pick up the bottle for him that he was.
Oh, okay. Well, what else is new?
I don't think
I am the errand boy.
I don't think that Jules has read that message yet, Dylan.
Yeah, no.
Maybe by tomorrow.
Probably.
Dark meat chicken says, "Okay, Dylan, Christmas mice." Yes.
Exactly.
Tay Biz is here.
Meat.
Isonomy, that's right. Not in Kansas yet, keeping an eye out. Yeah, it has been around. It hasn't hit like Total
here.
Wine at least. I know some stores have had it, and I just kind of, I think it was when I was traveling or whatever, and I missed out on it, but keeping an eye out. Dylan says he has it. Okay.
Got it.
So one of us has it, and that means that eventually we'll be able to get a review done.
Nice.
Happy Thursday, Dutch and Jules, sipping on some Jack Daniel's Bonded. Thank you, Joe, for being here. Thank you to all of you guys being here.
Dude, it's been a while, man.
Wow, a lot of you guys.
We've been overdue.
Michael is enjoying a generous pour of Old Fitz 9-year. Nice. David Park has got Penelope Architect.
Dude, nice.
Roy says Jules deserves some straight talk with Jules time.
Whoa.
Actually, we need to bring back the first impressions with Jules. That was Jules's segment.
I think we only did like 2.
Yeah.
I think that's all we needed.
Yeah, that's
gonna quickly run out of words, guys.
We could kick these lives off with that. Just,
yeah, true.
That was all in the editing.
Yeah, I know.
Tequila Canuck says the Cashwahin Tajon Blanco is one of the best Blancos out there. Goodbye. Yes, I've just heard so many good things about it, so I had to grab the bottle. All right. Rocket Boy says, listen to the genius of Jules, Dutch. Full ASMR Taco Tequila Tuesday live stream would be epic.
I'm telling you, man.
I think that would, yeah. All right, I am mostly caught up. So we'll do this first. Dylan wants me to tell everybody about the Stag Junior dinner. We were at a nice steak place hanging out in Vegas, actually, and they had Stag Junior for a very reasonable price. And
dude, $20, right? Or 25.
And so I got a little bit of ice on the side because sometimes when I'm eating,
not a little. The guy gave you a big.
Yeah, and so Dylan takes a picture of this huge glass of ice and says, "Oh, look at all the ice that Dutch is going to put in his Stag Junior." Where the reality is I took one little piece out, maybe halfway through, and put it in it. So whatever. I don't care.
You know,
I don't care.
You know, Dylan.
All right.
Meanwhile, I saw Dylan pouring like ice cold water on his.
Yeah. Actually, I had.
You have video, I think, of him doing that.
I think I do somewhere. I gotta find that. Here's a good question. I missed this going through for some reason. Dark Meat Chicken asks, since next month is Bourbon Month, what releases are you guys looking forward to? Every month is Bourbon Month. You know, I don't want to go off on a rant.
Why not?
It has nothing to do with this question, really. It's just like the whole thing's like, oh, it's
the
Bourbon
whole
Month,
process,
or today is National Tequila Day, or today is National Whiskey. It's like, dude, enough with the
basically,
Hallmark
Dutch
holidays.
doesn't need a reason to drink, and drink well, guys. That's what he's really saying here. Therapy session with Dutch.
No, anyway, a lot of stuff does get released starting next month.
Yeah.
What am I looking forward to? Whatever I can actually get.
That's usually my answer every time now, because
the one I always hope to
can't get any of the stuff.
Yeah, the one I always really hope to get is the Four Roses limited edition small batch. That's just consistently my.
Yeah, it's always at the top of your.
It's always
one of the ones at the top of your list.
I know Dylan would say, of course, George T. Stagg, if we're gonna get that.
If we'll get one this year.
Yeah. What else? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff, and I need to take a look now that I'm back home and have some time to focus on.
So I leave all that e-sniping to like Dutch and Dylan, because I just don't even bother anymore, guys. Like, if I could pay a service to do it, sure, but that's where my head's at now. And I used to do that on eBay too, man.
Yeah, you see,
I would just pay the e-snipers, like, all right, just get me this bid, man, win this for me. And I know someone's doing that, you know, for the bourbon stuff.
Of course they are, but that's not how we roll.
Yeah.
Tay says, have you all figured out what you're going to do when you reach 10K? I have no idea. I don't know when that's going to happen either.
We're too far from that, man.
We're at 8,500.
It's going to be a while. Help us get there, though, faster.
Yeah, the more you press
spread the word,
thumbs up,
hit
and the
those
more
thumbs
you
up.
watch the video on 10 different accounts, that helps. Actually,
because you know Dylan has that like an auto refresh.
That's a funny story. So our Prideful Goat video. Should we talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we should.
Which was it was a fun one to review, but somebody. None of us, but we think we might know who. It wasn't us, and we didn't condone it, and definitely didn't want it to happen. But somebody paid some people in India to watch that video, only like the first minute of it.
Because seriously, the analytics on that video, guys, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you're like, what?
Yeah, unless that's like a phrase that a bunch of people in India were searching for.
Right, because it was only out of India.
Yeah, and they would only watch like the first 30
So
seconds.
let us know if you guys know the inside track on that.
Yeah.
I actually asked a lot of my Indian friends, and like, they're like, "What are you talking about?" But they're all based here too, so. Wow. And these were, according to YouTube, coming from the country. So let us know, guys. That was mind-boggling. But if we could somehow repeat that,
I know.
then we get to 10K.
But it kind of screwed up our analytics because like watch time
because it's all over
went really low, and it didn't get us any subscribers. It just was a ton of views really quickly on that video, which was really weird. So anyway, Josh says, really digging the tequila reviews on the channel. Typically only drink whiskey, but have been dabbling in tequila of late. Great. That's awesome.
Glad to hear that, because seriously, we knew we were reaching.
I didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah. It's just like we didn't know how, what the reception would be with our tequila reviews, but we know we wanted to expand it. So
yeah, we're having a lot of fun doing them. We got our next video is going to be a tequila video, kind of a clickbaity one, and then there's going to be a proper review that maybe in 2 videos, because I just realized.
Is that long?
No, there's a continuity issue.
Oh yeah, you were messaging earlier.
Yeah. So we might put another one before that.
Basically, I was wearing a different shirt.
That's impossible. But yeah, we got a bunch of tequila stuff. We got more stuff in the pipeline. We were gonna film another blind challenge. We're gonna do reposados, but we ran out of time last filming session, so that'll probably be on the couple months out. But we definitely want to do more. Okay. Ernie says today is National Whiskey Sour Day. Awesome.
Really?
I like a whiskey sour. Okay, I will get back to the chat, but we got to crack into one of these. So we're going to start. We haven't even talked about one of these, but I will get back to the chat, guys. You guys are very talkative today. Or maybe I'm just going really slow. I don't know. We're going to go in this order.
Dude, it's been a while, man. We're just catching up with the community.
We're going to start with the Johnny, because it's the Scotch and it's the lowest proof. We're going to move on to the bourbon and then finish with the rye. I mean, although this is much higher proof, it could go maybe after the rye. But I don't know, I always feel like I got to do rye after.
Well, especially me, and my palate gets completely screwed.
So let's stick with that. You can move those over there.
Yes, sir.
And we will crack into this. I'll try to see if I can get it close. We didn't have our second camera set up. No, Jules' face is... There we go.
Now it focuses on me.
Sherry finish, look at that. 12-year. You hear that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Rattling.
I did bring this back on an airplane.
There must be a metal in there.
Yeah, so you feel that. Shake it. Like the cap is like...
Oh, what the... Okay.
I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
They can hear that.
But like the cap is
It's
rattling.
like Karate Kid, part 2, with the...
Shut up.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about, too, I bet. That drum
this is
thing.
a twist off.
Dude, what's that?
Oh,
look at that.
It has a pour, like a pour limiter.
Yeah.
That's no fun.
That's a cool gimmick. Oh, lame.
I don't know how to use these things. Do you know how to use these things?
Me either, dude.
I thought you just had to turn them straight up and down.
No, man, you're Mr. Cocktail over here.
Can we take it off?
There you go.
Somehow figure that out. Move your glass. I don't want to move this.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant by that.
I think it was just stuck. Huh. I have not. I mean, this is what I typically think of in the really cheap vodka. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a pour limiter. There's like a little bead in here.
Marble in there.
And wow. That's just really weird. Is that just weird? I don't know.
That's really weird.
I did buy this in Canada, so maybe it's a Canadian thing. Any Canadians?
Let us know. Did they put limiters on everything?
So this is sherry finish, blended Johnny Walker, 12 years old, 40% alcohol. It's a little darker than regular.
I just took a quick peek at
Did we get an answer?
No, Siyama. This was designed for Dutch. Really?
I did not spill a drop.
Yeah, exactly. It's the cleanest pour.
Maybe I need to invest in these and like put it in the bottle every time before.
That was so good.
It's not the top he wants, it's the top he needs. And then Dylan, of course, has to say something inappropriate.
No,
I'm not going to repeat that. All right, Roy's got a good question here. Blind it with the Johnny Walker Black.
I don't think that's a question.
It's command.
Demand, command.
I I think we
Is
killed
that
it.
downstairs?
I think we killed it.
I think you're right.
I think what were we doing?
Yeah.
We did a taste off or something.
A Johnny
and if we
blind.
finished it. So we don't even have a bottle here on set.
Yeah.
So maybe not that, but that is a good idea. Maybe if we get around to reviewing this, we will. Richie, this is not a travel exclusive. I bought this. I was in Toronto not too long ago, and it was just in one of the. It was actually in all the liquor stores out there. They're all like state run. I don't know if it's an export only. I mean, if it's a Canada exclusive. Sorry, I shouldn't say export only. But yeah, I haven't seen it here.
Because don't see it here either.
But I haven't really been looking for it either. So.
Touché.
All right, cheers, man.
Cheers, dude. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers to you guys. Happy Thursday. Let's see how the nose is.
Happy Thursday.
It's a lot of sherry.
That's all sherry.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you let it open up a bit.
That's a lot of sherry.
You get some of the
it's a good
profile
nose.
coming out. Yeah, it's nice. It's pleasant.
Pleasant.
It's not really off-putting.
How does this differ from a regular Johnny nose, would you say? Should we compare? We got the gold.
It's just all sherry, dude.
But is it more? Is it much more, you think?
Yeah.
I think it is more, yeah.
It's just all in your face, dude.
All right, let's give
I mean, it's good, though. It's not off.
That's very...
So, it's, for me, immediately on the palate, the sherry almost disappears. And then it comes back up on the later half, and then on the finish.
But it's not like, it doesn't get replaced with like a smokiness or anything. It's like a barley sweetness in there mixed with the sherry. I don't know, there's something weird in the middle of the palate.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, not at all.
It's pleasant. It's not off-putting. It's just not expected, I guess.
And it comes back at least for me, it comes back on the finish.
Huh. I mean, it's low proof. It's not very intense, but it's a pretty easy sipper.
This is really easy.
This is like it's like you took Johnny Walker Black and you mixed it with like Macallan, like a quarter of a pour of Macallan and 3/4 of a pour of Johnny Walker Black.
Those are that's a really specific.
Well, that's just how it is in my brain, man. Watch, just do it. It's gonna taste exactly the same.
It's right on the money. Oh yeah, that was. It's just. I think what's surprising me is how different the experience is.
I think it's actually
comes back
more enjoyable than regular.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. That I actually might enjoy this more.
Better than Gold, which, as we know, is the best.
Right.
I mean,
ever. Of all of them. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I thought I was going to get like totally blown with the sherry on the palate, but
it's really mellow.
Yeah.
And it just tastes like Johnny Walker Black with a touch of sherry on it. Mm-hmm. You know?
In fact, if anything, the nose is what makes it more deceiving.
Yeah.
Just because it's all sherry bone.
Wow, yeah, the nose is actually getting more intense as it goes.
Yeah.
I'm going to let this one sit, and we'll come back to this a little bit later towards the end and when we're kind of recapping it. And see how it's changed. But that's
back to the labels.
Well, you don't have to label yours.
Well, I will.
I mean, this one will stand out.
I don't think I'm going to finish that right now.
All right, I'll catch up on the chat. Oh my gosh, before I do, Sawyer,
J-dubs.
fam, Cincy with the super chat.
What?
Says,
Dude, thank you.
Your podcasts got me through a very long business road trip. CP forever, yo. Well, thank you
awesome.
for the super chat. Really appreciate it, and thank you for
glad to hear that.
Letting us know that somebody listens to the podcast.
I know.
They get pretty stupid.
We admit that.
Hopefully,
but they're just like
entertaining.
fun for us to record too. I think
They are.
That's why we haven't stopped. Even
Even
if the numbers aren't that great, it's just fun.
It's kind of like the YouTube channel.
I know.
We're just doing it because it's fun
burned.
for us. I burned myself.
Must be Thursday.
Yeah, seriously. But thank you very much.
Yeah, for real.
Really
do appreciate hearing that because there's no way for us to get feedback on the podcast, obviously, right?
So when you guys
let us know here,
drop comments,
Patreon,
email us, or do chats like this, it does help us know if we're and give us ideas too.
Yeah,
because
we run out of topics pretty quick because it's not like there's spirit news all the time.
Yeah,
you know,
so
barely once a quarter. So
All right, I'm going to scroll up. So if you just chatted recently, I apologize. I'm going to try to find where I left off.
Left up.
Um,
Left up, Dylan. Make that T-shirt.
David has a question for Dylan. Have you heard if Dorsey Sag is coming out this year? I've heard rumors that it may be a no-go this year as well.
That's what I've heard as well.
I have not heard that.
No go, really?
I have not heard
Like
that.
on Reddit, they're talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been out of the loop though, so I'm
That's
back
like
in.
the one source I do check every now and then.
I'm plugged back in.
Other than this guy's like Facebook, like messenger threads.
Well, yeah, basically, Jules is an observer to Dylan and me going
the
back and
banter
forth.
between Dutch and Dylan is crazy.
And every once in a while, Jules will come in with a response to something that we were talking about like 2 days ago.
Exactly.
And we're like, what? You're just looking at this now?
That's about right.
All right, let's see, where was I? Siyama says Discord channel release 10K. Yes. Okay, yes. And you will be our first moderator, okay? Because I can't even get this guy to join the Discord.
I signed up.
No, you're gone now. It like
Again?
removed you.
It's that auto removal.
You know, it's
thing,
good.
man.
I'm gonna add Siyama.
I know why.
And let
She'll
him
be
just
on it.
Take
Yeah.
care of it.
I'm telling you. Siyama, you got this.
James says 10K should be at least a 20K channel. I know, shouldn't we?
That's what we're going
Seriously.
for. It'll take
right.
a while.
Michael
Keep
Jonas.
updating that algorithm.
I know. We got to find a way to break it.
Yeah.
Michael Jonas says, I don't look forward to finding any more. I'm just happy to be able to find anything allocated. Last year was the first in a long time that I basically missed everything rare. Yeah, we got pretty screwed last year, all three of us. I think it was the first year, I don't think any of us got any BTAC.
Yeah.
First
Nothing.
time.
Not a single one. Yeah.
Because it used to be between all the
Because I
lotteries.
used to even be able to get those.
Yeah, between like the various lotteries and three of us entering them, we'd usually get at least
Right.
two.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, last year nothing.
Nothing.
Still got some good stuff, but none of the BTAC, none of the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection, which is
Oh, you
probably
got more, you got more Blantons.
yeah. I got a consolation prize. Actually, no. Last year I did get a Van Winkle 10.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
consolation
you
prize,
did.
which was pretty cool. I won't say anything bad about that. Eric Madsen. In India, Prideful Goat is similar to the Cleveland Steamer.
He's probably dead on with that.
Oh, man. All right.
Too
Dylan's talking. He wants me to release the Jane Walker video.
Release the video already.
Wow. All right. I think I'm back to where we left off. Okay, Jay Fretless said, no, I'm back to where I left off last time. Yeah, so Jay Fretless says, when's the next Vegas trip? I'm going third week in September.
Nice.
I don't know exactly. We may have an announcement about a Vegas thing.
Oh, right. Too early to
say for sure.
Just because we're
not
actually
sure
have
yet.
some logistics to work out.
Yeah, we have some logistics to work out, but it wouldn't be until the end of the year anyway, so we have a little time. So hopefully by the end of the month we'll
Yeah,
get.
closer to the end of the year.
I think by the end
Or
of this
we'll
month
announce
we'll
that
figure it out.
first, maybe in Instagram.
Maybe on a live stream. Probably a post on. We'll probably first tell all the patrons and members on YouTube about what it's going to be,
So then you'll be in.
and then release it to everybody else. But yes, it will involve Vegas.
Yeah.
Potentially. I don't know. I don't want to make
So
any
what, a Vegas simulator? Potentially. Like what?
VR, dude.
God.
But yeah, we were actually all there. What, 2 weeks ago? Was that 2 weeks ago?
Dang, was that?
No,
Feels
it was
like
last
a month ago. Really? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. What the hell happened in the week?
I drove back at 5:30 in the morning on Monday.
Jeez.
That's why it seemed like such a long week for me.
Seriously.
But yeah, no, won't be there in September, unfortunately. But have a good trip for sure.
This was a good trip, though.
Yeah, this one was fun. We weren't filming though.
Yeah,
like it was just we were just hanging out.
We were gonna do a live, but
We decided not to. I did film a short.
They're like, I want to go play video.
I do have a short that I filmed with Dylan that I need you guys to see if it's okay to release.
Oh,
No, it's just the audio. I couldn't really hear it. I don't know if it like sounds good.
that's the only problem.
Okay. Siyama has a good question here. Do they take their normal black and do a second maturation in sherry, or is it a blend of sherried? I think it's a blend of sherried. I think maybe it said on the box. Do you have the box? I don't even know where the box is. It's over there.
Yeah.
You can check. I think on the back it says it's a blend of different malts that are all sherried.
Sherry finish. Vibrant body, finished and cast seasoned with sherry from Jerez. Yeah, finished.
Okay. But is it finished scotches that they blended or a blended scotch that they finish?
Looks like it is a blend that they finished with sherry.
There you go. Okay. Hattori Hanzo just picked up the travel exclusive uncut unfiltered rare breed, or the non-chill filtered, right? That's what you mean, NCF. Looking forward to comparing it with the regular. Yeah, that stuff is just so darn good. So good. Caleb Allen says, I've almost finished my rare breed. I think you guys mean non-chill filtered, right? NCF. I guess that's uncut unfiltered would be the same thing, right? Non-chill filtered, unfiltered, yeah.
Filtered,
I personally was not that impressed, but could just be my unrefined palate. Hey, turkey's not for everybody, that's for sure. But if you do get a chance to try regular rare breed side by side with it, that was pretty telling for us when we did the drink through. George from Vegas.
Hey.
What's up? We were gonna try to come to Wally's,
right? Because I didn't get a chance to meet George. You guys got to meet.
I know, but next time for sure. We will let you know when we're in town, but good to hear from you. Glad you're here for the live stream. Thanks again for
George.
giving me and Dylan the tour that time. That was really awesome.
And I blame them because they killed me right before bumping into you, dude. So come on, that's conspiracy.
Or you abandoned the show at that point.
Oh please, no. I was dying, and they just left me. Seriously, no joke. They left me. Like I had to walk back by myself, figure out an Uber. Like, what's happening? Anyway.
Oh, man. All right, Vortex is in the house. What's up? My chosen dram for the night is Knob Creek 12. Excellent choice.
Nice.
Excellent choice. Roy says, podcasts are great. Did you guys see Prey? I have not yet. I started it the other night, and I was like, no, I need to dedicate.
I don't know if I want to see it. Like,
I think it looks awesome. Man.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'll wait till your review. But
I don't know what the little bit that I saw, like the first 5 minutes, I was like, okay, I need to like really dedicate the time to watch this and focus on it.
No, man, on Hulu, I got hooked on The Bear, guys. I don't know if any of you guys seen that yet, but it is an awesome, high stress, like high anxiety show. So good, and it's only like 8 episodes.
What's it about?
Basically, it's basically about a. Like a up and coming renowned chef, where he inherits his family sandwich shop from his brother who passed, and then he has to figure out all the pieces of getting it back up to snuff. Because his brother left it in shambles, apparently, big time in debt, and it's just basically following that story of them trying to make it in the biz, man. It's crazy, especially in the food service business.
Is that like what was that? Kitchen Confidential or whatever.
No, wasn't that one a reality show?
No, there was like a movie or something, wasn't there? It was like based on the Anthony Bourdain book that he his first book. All right, next bottle. We'll get back to the chat in a second. Oh, I can't even show this straight. Look at that single barrel strength.
Damn, look at that focus.
I know. I don't know how that happened. Can't really see the proof, but I will read it to you. It is 130.7 proof, 65.35, warehouse L, floor 3. And like I've said, I have not been particularly blown away by any of these, but I'm glad they're doing them. I just feel like maybe they need to be willing to part with some older barrels.
Yeah.
But they have plans for them, I guess. Oh, we should talk about the birthday bourbon fiasco.
Seriously.
I think it was misleading, the initial reporting on it, because it sounded like they were only going to be selling it from this lottery.
From that lottery.
But what I think it means is, you want a little more? Sorry.
I don't know, do I?
We'll see. It's just, they usually sell some at the distillery.
Right, there's always a reserve.
And it's just
amount,
that they're doing with an online lottery. It's still
they're doing the
still going to be distributed
distillery number
out into the world.
Got
At least that's what I understand. It's been kind of a mess.
God, freaking English.
I made a mess.
And lawyers, man.
But if anybody in the chat knows differently, I would love to get a little more info on that.
Why was that like?
I don't know.
That one sounded like crusty.
That
man.
was from our last filming
happened?
session. Somebody spilled, I think it was some cognac.
And that was my spot. So it's
Yeah, the birthday bourbon thing. So yeah, I think it's still going to get released everywhere else. It's just
it.
the ones that are normally for sale at the distillery, people would have
That's
to
what's
line
going
up.
on lottery.
And they did a lottery instead, which if you want to drive or travel to the distillery and pick it up, that's great for you, but not really realistic for us. It's a little too far
Except
away.
Dylan, he'll just like teleport there.
No, he'll hire somebody.
True.
All right.
Teleport.
Roscoe says, anybody had Old Elk Blended Bourbon? Mine got really funky towards the bottom of the bottle. I just got a new bottle of that. It was actually a small batch. I think it was like an 8-barrel small batch that was done for, it was that whiskey box subscription thing. I almost said prescription. Subscription thing that I'm in.
Did it come with another pour spout?
No, this one came with an ice
antlers?
mold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Cool.
some beef jerky. It's like the
Elk
random
jerky?
I
Must
don't
have
know.
been
I should
elk
check.
jerky,
I
yeah.
didn't really look at it. I just picked that up today.
Cool.
And I've had another one, and I've got a 5-year. 5 years is the one I opened, Weeder, and it was okay. And I got another one that's a 6-year that I still haven't opened. It might make its way onto our next live. And I don't know. It didn't really get funky. I'm trying to remember. It just tasted kind of young, which, yeah, maybe with the Weeders you get that kind of frunk that we talk about. So I need to go back to it. I don't really remember it. Okay. Roy says he thought Prey was very good.
Really?
So,
All right. I
yeah,
guess
I
I'll have to
definitely want to
watch
watch
it.
it. I think it looks cool. Okay.
And don't get me wrong, I'm like big time Predator fan, all that stuff. But
Tequila Canuck says the podcast is great. Listened to the Commando episode the other day. It was awesome. Now I need to go back and watch it again after all these years. Thanks. That's awesome.
I know we were.
Yeah, we had a great
we
time.
haven't seen
doing
that in a
one.
long time. But yeah, check that out, guys. If you haven't heard with our podcast, we started doing some movie reviews, but obviously not new movies.
Jules, don't you remember the pink lemonade? I think he's talking about the Vegas.
Oh, exactly,
I don't think he does. But did you guys see
I totally
the
blacked out, but
the leg
we
lamp?
do have a souvenir.
The leg lamp is forever a
And
part
if
of
you
it.
don't know what we're talking about with that, you got to watch that episode. So unfortunately, we can't do that eye link right now, but
Yeah.
check it out, guys.
So George says you guys went to Craft Steak. Yeah, we did go to Craft, and I always enjoy myself there.
Oh.
It's just.
But you got to go there with a group of
yes.
people.
Go with a group.
and it's got to be more than 4, because even
Yeah.
with just 4 people, that's not enough.
and then order a bunch
And
of
then
cuts.
just do family style.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
the
like it's
best.
perfect.
And they have a really good whiskey selection. Prices aren't necessarily great, but you know,
Well, that's where we got the
I
stag.
think the Stag was like $20, which is if you're at a really nice restaurant, that's not bad. Like, I've seen it much higher than that.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's talk a little about this Old Forester first.
All right.
How's the nose?
Going in on the nose. Get a little of the ethanol burn.
Little burn, but good
But
flavors
pleasant.
underneath that. A
Yeah.
lot of sweetness.
As Dylan would say, a soupçon. And I'm getting like floral. Are you getting some of that?
Yeah,
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Floral
the
notes.
ethanol is getting in the
It
way.
does, yeah.
It'll be interesting to leave this one and come back.
And it's
to
one
it.
of those where like it hits the
Yeah.
back of the nostrils.
making me
it's
cough.
like, yeah. But when you break through that,
Pleasant.
yeah, floral notes. I'm not getting Dylan's grape skin.
No. All right, let's go in.
More like foreskin. I was like,
Right when I take a sip.
exactly.
Forefathers.
Oh. Why are you whispering that, Bench?
It doesn't matter. The
Doesn't
microphone's
matter,
like right
exactly.
here.
Oh,
It's punchy.
it's hot.
It's very hot. Wow. I need to let this sit for a second.
It's kind of dry.
It's just a lot of the ethanol just comes right through.
Just overpowers it.
Wow. All right, Richie Z's got a question here. Sorry. Wow. All right. I want to come
We
back
gotta
to
let it
this.
open. We gotta
Let's
let
let
it
it sit for a
open.
second, get some chatter. Richie Z says, Dutch, have you and the guys, I can't read. Have you and the guys reviewed any Adictivo tequilas? I'm curious about that brand. I have not.
Wow.
I think that they are one of the additive brands. I think they use additives. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to look it up. I think, is that the one that Dylan got the extra añejo of? Was it Adictivo? Maybe. I don't know. If Dylan's still in the chat, he can
let
chime
us
in
know.
on the Adictivo. But I've not tried it.
I thought you did.
For some reason, it's in my head that it is an additive one. Not that we don't review additive tequilas, but it's usually not what we like.
Have you seen our celebrity tequila episode? If you haven't, check it out.
Vortex says, I wonder if they would use Ardbeg or Kilchoman for peated sherry, or they would just blend Caol with a sherried scotch like they always do. I don't know. Doesn't it say? I think on the website it says which blends they used. It doesn't say on there anywhere?
No.
I don't know where I was reading that.
It must be on that. Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
does,
Here it is.
right?
I thought it's, yeah.
So it's
Kleinelish,
Cardew.
Cardew, Cameron Bridge, Glen Kincaid are wrapped in a cloak of smoke.
With our horrible pronunciation.
Smoke and oakum.
Michael McLean says, Dutch Jules, any recommendations for whiskey shops in Rome?
Can't speak.
No idea.
Rome.
Dylan, if Dylan is still in the chat, maybe he's already responded to you.
Right. Because he was hunting in Rome. I'm serious. He was.
I think he was, actually. Yeah. All right.
Man, dude. It still burned my throat, man.
Hattori Hanzo is drinking water and says, the bear is
too,
awesome,
Hattori.
but so is 99% of FX shows.
True. I'll give you that.
All right, Royan likes your recommendation. Walking Ears liked Prey. Eric says, the bear is the most stressful show in a long time, but the guy who plays the chef would make a great Wolverine. You gotta check the show.
Oh, yeah. Because it's the guy, it's Shameless guy.
Yeah.
He would make a great Wolverine.
Damien says he's drinking some Calumet 16. Cheers, cheers back at you.
Nice.
Thanks for coming to hang out tonight.
Yeah. You met.
Big Tuna says Old Forester single barrel is pretty good. I was able to get a couple store picks. Cheers, cheers back at you. I just got on. Where's Dylan? Dylan is in the chat tonight because he doesn't want to be here. All right. So D. Jonesy says it's lottery only for whoever in the U.S., but yeah, must drive to pick it up. Yeah, I still think they're distributing it out
Elsewhere, yeah.
So I think the big chains will get it, and some of the mom and pops will get some as well. All right, I am still not caught up. Sorry, guys. Oh, George used to work at Craft Steak.
Oh,
We got
nice.
The inside track 12 years ago. I think I might have seen you back then because I used to go there a lot back then too.
George.
Jeff went to a bar in San Francisco and could not believe that a pour of Stag Junior Batch 16 was 15. Wow. Yeah, there was a place. It was that place in Palm Springs or somewhere.
Yeah.
And it was the same. It was like $15 or something. Yeah, there's some. Every once in a while, you find those deals like that, and it never hurts to ask. Okay, I'm almost caught up. Almost caught up here.
Or that time at NOLA when Dylan thought he got
Yeah, seriously.
George T. Stagg Jr.
Tree Trunk says additive bomb, so I'm guessing it's about the Addictivo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be.
I don't have the info on hand. Yes, Tequila Canuck agrees there. Not worth the cost.
Addictivo. Additive bomb.
All right, Dylan says, last time I went to Rome, everything is picked clean. I think there was a spirit in the Vatican I wanted, but most likely blasphemous for me to try. Wow. Really? You're making those kinds of jokes now?
What do you mean now? It's just usually not recorded or like on the line.
Yeah. Mac in the RGV was a little shocked at how we abandoned Jules in his time of need in Las Vegas.
I'm not shocked, man. These guys are like, we got so much more to drink, we gotta go.
Whatever. He was like, just go,
Especially
just leave me. He's like, I can get an Uber.
Yeah, seriously. That's
pretty
much how it played
That's
out.
how he was talking then, too. He was so mad.
Oh, dude, because seriously, that screwed me up, man. I got like the cold shivers like that night. I could not sleep. Oh, puking. It was crazy.
All right, it's still really
Punchy?
punchy on the nose. Okay, let's try it out. No.
Still fire, but it has mellowed out a bit.
It's fire.
It has mellowed out a bit.
It reminds me of like the older stag batches. This is actually better than older stag batches, like the old like 10, 11, like those that were just so fire. This is a lot of fire, but I think with a little bit of, like I said, like a Cuba ice,
It would be
mellow this right out, and it would,
all the notes will come out.
yeah, I think it would be much better. But we'll come back to this at the end again, and wow, it's just kind of like,
Of course, if Dylan was here,
he would say no.
exactly. But then his like tongue is like melted.
He would be grimacing, being like, "It's good."
Right. It's so good.
Stifling a cough. All right, should we? Vortex says someone COVID sneezed into Jules's drink.
For real, man.
Yeah, it was.
Because they were preparing the sexy legs like on the ground. He barely gave it a rinse.
It was sealed, and the guy unsealed it,
dude.
cleaned it
It was
out.
like a layer of dust on the top. I saw it, man. He wiped it down. Ugh.
That dust won't make you sick.
Oh man, something was in that dust.
All right, next bottle. Let's move on. Okay. The moment we've all been waiting for, maybe, maybe not.
I've been waiting for.
Yeah. So I've always had good luck finding the Micther's 10-year bourbon.
For real, man. You know how to like
But
hone in on it.
this one, the rye, not so much. Oh, I got Jules' face. There we go. 10 years old, straight rye whiskey, single barrel. Proof point, I think it's the same as the bourbon, 90 something. 92.8. Is that the same? I think it is.
92.3, the beat.
I love these bottles, by the way.
I know, the
Micther's,
green wax.
The 10-year bottles, the single barrels, and I guess the 20 years in the same thing. They're just beautiful, beautiful bottles. I don't know, something about it. It's hopefully this pull tab. All right, it did work. Sometimes they can be a little finicky.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there you go. Finicky. Dang, man.
We're gonna be here all night trying to open this damn bottle.
There it goes. There it goes. Go, Dutch. Show them guns.
I feel like I'm gonna cut myself on this thing.
Seriously, dude.
All right. Mission accomplished, as they say.
Give me that popping sound. Nice. Dude, I hope you guys are able to pick that up.
The ASMR.
Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. Of course, I talked through most of that.
It's like the
That's
entire
all
show.
you get. I know. So they're all upset now.
Oh, man.
Just let it open up.
All right, I'll check the chat here. Okay, Richie says, I bet the Micther's 10-year rye is great. I'm hoping so.
Me too.
Dylan is drinking a Knob Creek barrel pick right now. Where am I here? Wow, yeah, there we go. Big Tuna says, one ice cube in the Old Forester do the job for me. Yeah. I really enjoy it.
You're absolutely right, yeah.
Yeah, because I had, whatever the last one I got, like I just didn't enjoy drinking it. And then one day it was hot. I was like, why would this be with a little ice? Actually just like one medium-sized piece like that. And it was fantastic. And I actually have gone back to that now. It's gotten hot again. I've been wanting a little ice in my whiskey, and it's just worked
Even like just a chilled glass, man.
No, it needs the dilution.
Oh, it does.
This one, that stuff needs the dilution, I think.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Eric Mathen says, dust. Jules, I didn't know you
What? I don't see it. Oh.
Is that a illicit substance reference?
No, man, I'm talking about Thanos dust.
Jason says, considering restaurant markup, I suppose that's not too awful. If it was a fat pour, at least it's delicious. Are you guys still talking about the
They
stag?
were giving us.
Oh,
They were giving us like.
Remember the
dude,
second one I got?
Yeah, it was
Dude,
like
so
at
the
least
the second glass, and they were serving them in Glencairn.
Right.
The first pours were like proper big pours. The second one I got was like
At
up
least
to here.
a triple.
I think he killed the bottle or something, because I mean it was insane.
Yeah.
I couldn't
That
believe
was awesome.
It was definitely like a double or a triple.
It looked like a triple, man. I mean, you gave Dylan some. Because it was taking a while to get his refill.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. I was like, take some.
And then mine almost never came. So.
Right. I think what happened was we ordered ours at the same time.
Right, I think they just combined it.
Double.
That's what I
But they still brought you yours,
Right,
right?
yeah. And mine was a healthy pour too.
Yeah.
So They weren't slouching.
All right, Jeff's got a good question here, and this is one everybody here can chime in on, I'm sure. Advice from you guys, would you pay $200 for a bottle of Micther's Barrel Proof Rye? I've only ever had
Well, this is already
one of those.
175.
The barrel proof, though.
No, I know, but I mean, this already is 175.
This is already, I mean, I got this for 175. Would I
Right.
pay the same for that? I mean, I personally wouldn't.
Yeah.
But a lot of people really, really love that. We have we have that bottle somewhere, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think we have it down there.
Do we?
I mean, to me, it's.
We have like only 2 Micters down there, so I don't know. I think
I think it is.
Okay.
Am I out of my mind? When we finish this,
I'll go check. Yeah.
All right, Jules is gonna go check.
Because now you got me curious. Like if I didn't remember.
Oh,
properly.
actually, yeah, your mic is still on. Just remember.
Oh. All right.
Hopefully he's going. To the
Hopefully it
bathroom.
stays on.
This is gonna be like, what was that? Airplane? No, it wasn't airplane. Like Police Academy, where he has the microphone on and goes to the bathroom. All right. All right. Let's see. Where are we here? Larry has a bottle of Old Forester single barrel proof that has been open for around 5 months and is still very hot, but not as warm as the neck pour was. Yeah, it mellows a little bit, but I mean, I don't know. For me, it's not my kind of thing. Kyle says, just got this bottle, my second Micther's 10. It's like one of the only limited bottles I can get. Apparently, I'm lucky. Or is that Massachusetts? Gets a lot of just that one bottle. Yeah. Micther's 10 bourbon used to be the one I could always get my hands on. And I would stock up on it because I enjoyed the oak hit of it. But for whatever reason, the rye has eluded me until now. All right.
All right. Can you still? Can I still be heard?
We can hear you.
Cool.
We did have it, right?
This is the only Mictors we got down there.
Dude, no, there is a bottle of it.
This is the only one. That's why I brought it up.
No,
Oh,
it's
maybe
the
it's
other
here.
bottle. It's the other bottle size.
No,
It's
I
the round
know.
one.
That's what I'm saying. This is the only one I saw down there.
No.
Maybe it's over here. Or maybe Dylan took
Maybe
it.
Dylan took it. Well, whatever. If we find it again, we'll pull it out for our next live
Yeah.
stream. But yeah, hopefully somebody in the chat can
I
see
had to
it.
bring that up just to prove it.
I still don't believe you.
I know you don't. That's what's hilarious. But, I mean, if it is down there, it's definitely not organized.
Well, you knew that.
And there's only one person to blame for that.
Me?
Dylan. 'Cause he's not here.
Vortex says, I never understood Micther's popularity. The bourbon is too nutty and pruny, and the rye is too soft, in my opinion. The American whiskey is probably the best stuff I've had from them. I did not like the... Oh, I'm thinking of the sour mash.
yeah.
Yeah, that one I did not like very much. The regular whiskey... Yeah, I don't mind the regular bourbon. I think it's maybe a little overpriced, but I don't mind the flavors from it. I don't get the pruny thing. And with the 10-year...
I don't get the pruny.
The 10-year, I like the level of oak it has.
Me too.
I will admit it's not one that everybody will like, but if you like that oak hit, it's pretty darn good. Jules out here taking Angel's dust. Angel dust. Okay, there we go. So Roy N
Try to
says,
keep it clean. Thanos dust.
only if it was your first time ever, otherwise max 150 for Micther's 10 rye. I think he was actually talking about the barrel proof rye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason says, I love the Micther's barrel proof rye, but not enough to pay 200. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. Siyama paid 175 for the barrel proof, then tried an open one versus the 10-year and decided to sell it for 175. Wow.
Wow.
Well,
There you go. Yeah.
Naked Gun, that's what it is. Yeah. Because I was saying, what was the movie where he has the microphone on and goes to the bathroom?
Oh, you're right. I didn't even hear you say that.
Did I say Police Academy earlier? I think I did. I didn't mean. I was thinking Naked Gun. I don't know if I said Airplane at first.
Police Academy.
Oh man. Tori Hansa says, I've never seen Micther's Barrel Proof Rye in the wild, so paying $175 was worth it for me.
And I get that. Because I will do that too, every now and then.
Yeah. Roy says, does Calumet do a rye? I don't think so, but I saw a new one last time I was at Total Wine. Was it a rye? They've got something new that just came out, and
Really?
it was
Just dropped recently?
What the heck was it? I gotta actually look it up.
Calumet.
Maybe it was a rye because I saw it and I did like a double take, or maybe it was just the new bottling for their small batch. Let's see. They've got bourbon. Oh yeah, it was a small batch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a blend, but it's a low proof. It's like 86. I think they
And
just
it
did a
is
new
tricky
bottle.
because they do the green sticker.
That's what
on
it
there,
was.
So that's why
It was
it's
the
like
green
you
sticker.
think, yeah,
Yep.
rye.
Yep. So yeah, no rye according to their website. So, okay, let's get into this. Enough talk.
Street
How's
talk.
the nose? Dylan's Dutch, get to the fireworks factory already. Open the bottle and drink it. See? He doesn't want us to talk at all.
Exactly.
That's nice.
That's really nice, dude.
Yeah. It's like a caramel mint. That rye spice is really nicely balanced.
I'm getting a ton of baking spice though on there.
Yeah.
But it is balanced, but
It's like a caramel drizzle. I mean,
I think like toffee kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. It's not super sweet.
No.
But just the right amount.
Yeah. So not caramel. Cool. Going in.
Let's do it. Wow, that's a heck of a finish. Still going.
I think I'm enjoying the finish more than the
The initial palate hit's fine, but the finish is just,
It's just okay. I mean, it's not,
yeah.
you know, nothing really stands out, but again, I was getting more of like the toffee notes, so that carried through, which is great,
Yeah.
but then the baking spice really popped.
Yeah.
And then in the finish though, everything comes back and actually comes back stronger for me. Nice.
It's got a good hit of spice at the beginning of the palate. Kind of dips, and then the end, towards the last third of the palate, you start getting kind of the jammy flavors come through, and then the finish, just everything kind of opens up.
Big time, everything. It all opens up.
Man, yeah.
It's seriously like you're in a bakery by that time, because like everything's there.
Yep. Yep. All right, I want to come back to that in a second, give it another taste. All right, Mac
And stewed fruits.
yeah, there is some of that. Mac in the RGV says, does Calumet distill or do they just source, age, and blend? I believe they just source. I think they had a very specific contract with Barton.
Yeah.
And then I think they either took the barrels from them and aged them themselves for a longer period of time, and then they just do their big blends. But yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff for sure. Calumet is sourced from Barton. Wow.
From bourbon.
Godzilla says there is a Calumet rye now. Okay. Well,
there
showing
is?
up on their web
Yeah.
site. But
Just check the website.
they've redone
But again,
their,
you know, that small batch, the labeling
green,
is tricky.
yeah.
It's the typical green for rye, so you got to read it.
Roscoe P. Coltrane says Calumet 16 is $149 where I am. Should I buy? That's pretty fair price for it, I think. That's
For 16?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the heck out of it. I think the 15 and the 16 are both excellent. And some people didn't like the 15 as much.
Yeah.
I don't remember how we scored them. I think
Didn't 15 make it on here? Oh, no, I guess not.
no.
I thought it was pretty high.
I think the 15 was.
Or no, because it was like Dylan's #1 pick for
Yeah.
the year.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, so Godzilla says, yeah, the green label threw me up. Yeah, that's the same thing that happened to me. I saw it, I did like a double take. I remember now.
Those marketing guys.
Jason says, probably won't see it for much less, Roscoe. It's $144 plus tax here. I saw it in another state last week for $150. Yeah, I think around
It's always that
$150. Still pretty fair price anywhere, plus or minus 5 or 10, I think. All right, Siyama is switching to rye.
Nice. Joining us.
Yeah.
Although now, you know, it's funny. I think, well, I don't know, maybe the Old Forester just opened up my palate more, you know, by blowing it out. But like, this is really enjoyable.
Yeah, I'm really liking it.
Making me really appreciate this more.
Yeah, the nose is so much easier to get into because it just doesn't have the
You're not getting
no ethanol
burned.
at all. Yeah. The nose is fine.
Nothing
doesn't
stands
stand
out
out
too
to
much,
me.
yeah.
But the palate,
But yeah, again, the baking spices on the nose.
is really well balanced. And there's a better heft to this than some of the younger ones. I mean, you can
I think this one, though, the story is the finish because everything
is
comes
great,
out there.
yeah.
You get the jam flavors, you're getting the stewed fruits, all that stuff. The baking spice is still there. It's almost like, you know, the palate, the front of the palate's underwhelming.
It's kind of the middle for me that's underwhelming. Like the initial, very, very front and the very end are great. The middle is just kind of like...
Gotcha. Yeah, because seriously, the ending is
The ending's
so
great.
guys. Oh.
So worth 175?
Yeah. If you see it there, if you can get it for 175, yeah, get it. You gotta get it. If you're into Micters, let's put it that way though, because I get that some people aren't into Micters.
I think it's also what do you want out of a rye.
Right.
Because if you want a lot of the rye spice and you kind of want the tingly rye thing,
you're not getting it
You're
here.
not getting it here.
Yeah.
This one it's a good balance of rye
You want
spice.
a better balanced rye.
Yeah, this is really nice, but it's not super, super, super rye, punchy rye. It's a very nicely
And it's not
balanced,
super sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's great, guys. It's
Dark
I
fruit
don't know.
in
I
there
think I gotta
too.
recommend it.
Yeah, I mean,
at that price, I know it's
I
hefty,
do like
but
it. I do like it. But I think I'd say the same thing about this as I would say about the Micther's 10-year bourbon.
oh, wow.
AC just came on.
I think you can tell because it's like we're sweating here, man. Well, hopefully it's not too distracting.
Yeah, if that's really loud,
Let us know.
guys.
We'll just turn it off.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's the same thing I'd say for the Micther's 10-year bourbon. Try it. It might totally be your jam, and then
Right.
it's easily going to be worth the price. But it may not be your jam. Like I could imagine somebody tasting this being like, "Why would I spend 175 for that when I can buy
On a rye when I'm not even getting
Willet
like
or
what I
Old
would normally
Forester
get.
for
Right.
a fraction of the price?" Yeah, I mean, try it before you buy it. I think is where I would come in. 175. I mean,
Yeah, but
that's
then you know,
a lot.
and
you
you're
usually
not going
have
to be able
pay
to
more.
try this like
At a bar,
anywhere. Yeah,
maybe. You might.
yeah, for like what you know, $40 pour,
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
or just be like me, join a YouTube channel where the guys love sourcing the bourbons themselves, and you can try it.
Oh, jeez. All right, Eric said that's not loud
freeloader.
at all. So, all right. If that doesn't bother you guys,
Cool.
it's much
Then we can
cooler
cool
in here.
down.
David Park says, just poured my Pikesville. Yeah, Pikesville, another great example of a very
Yeah,
inexpensive,
true.
really
Good
tasty
point.
rye. And then the Rare Breed Rye, another one. Very inexpensive, very, very good. Kyle's got a good comment here. Everyone loved the Calumet 16, but 1792 age 12 is only like $50 if you can get it. Why am I paying $110 for the extra 4 years of Barton juice? That's a good question. I personally don't love the 12-year Barton, the 12-year 1792.
Yeah.
I don't. I think I like the bottled and bond much better personally.
So I get that.
The Calumet is more, but they're also. I think they had a specific contract, and they had it might have been a different mash bill or something, but they've released some information about what they did, and
I don't remember it.
and they're aging them themselves, so your age is going to affect it differently at a different location. So it's a good question, though. I mean, if you love the 1792 12 and you can find it, it's kind of hard to find here, and usually it's marked up.
Yeah, I have to do that.
Compare the 12
Can
to
get
16.
it. Yeah.
I have a bottle, yeah. We
Of the 12?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can compare it.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's a pretty big difference between the two, flavor-wise too. There's a lot more spice on the 1792. That 16-year-old Calumet, it's
So
really
good.
well-rounded
That's
to
what I
me.
remember, yeah.
And 4 years
don't
can make a
remember the
heck of a
1792.
difference, especially
True.
with aged whiskey, and especially if they're aging at different locations. And then it's also all in the blend. I mean, they're blending things. But it's a very good question, and I would recommend trying
It's a challenge.
it. So.
It's Dylan's academic exercise for sure.
Oh man. Richie Z says, I don't have that bottle, so I poured for something comparable, Templeton 10, really good 95.5 MGP. I agree, that Templeton 10 is excellent. You remember that stuff? That'd actually be a really good comparison.
That would probably be a better comparison.
Should we do that actually? I think I
Do
know
we have that up
exactly where
here?
that, yeah, I think I know where it
Really?
is. I saw it the other day.
I guess I should get some glasses.
Yeah, I see it. If I can get to it.
Okay, I'll get some glasses.
Jenga pile of whiskey bottles over here. Yeah, that's a great. Well, the thing.
Good call out.
This is a single barrel, though. Oh, they're both single barrels. So never mind. Yeah.
So it works.
Perfect. Thanks, Richie, for the great idea. Proof point is a little higher, 104 versus what is this, 94.
90
so
something.
I remember really liking this.
92.
I think this is actually Dylan's bottle.
Thanks, Dylan.
I did see this the other day at Total Wine. I was really tempted to get another one of them.
So we probably should
Yeah, we should
mark
label.
this. Let's go green.
Put the green on this one.
No,
Oh, on the Micters.
Micters.
Okay.
the green. Then we don't have to write anything.
Well, let's let this one sit
Yeah,
for a
we'll
minute
let it
too
open up.
before we do a side by side.
Good point.
All right, let's catch up here on the chat. Siyama says, I missed the Old Forester single barrel proof. What was the consensus? Or really, what did Jules say since he has the best palate? Yeah, it's a hot mess.
It was fire.
It's
Fire.
I'm gonna probably enjoy that bottle with some ice.
That's what I was
with
gonna
a nice
say.
piece
So
of
to be
ice.
fair, I think if I just put a piece of ice on that, perfect.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Okay. Oh, Cheech is here. Thank you very much. And reminding everybody, as you should, hit the thumbs up button.
Yes.
It really helps us out, and it takes you
Something with those algorithms.
takes you very little effort
Please.
to help us.
Gives the thumbs up.
Okay.
Well, that depends, man. Because if they're on their computer, I got to move my mouse over to that.
Jeez, really? Kyle says, someone put a spiced orange in this bourbon for me. I paid $139 at Costco last week for the Micters 10-year. Is that the bourbon or the rye?
Yeah.
I mean, either way,
Costco
that's
had it, though?
a fantastic price.
Seriously.
Man, I used to get all kinds of stuff at Costco, but now everybody goes to Costco.
Yeah,
and
especially
buys
your
it before I
Costco.
can
Because
get
your
there.
Costco, yeah, I know, exactly. Your Costco used to have everything, man.
Jeez. Oh, man. Teal Dragon says, cheers, everyone.
Teal.
Finally found
Cheers.
and enjoying Russell's Reserve single barrel worth the hunt. Nice pickup there. Okay.
Russell's Reserve.
This is a good comment here too. David Park said it would have been perfect if you guys had the Old Forester single barrel proof rye to compare against or to compare with the Micters 10-year rye.
Micters, yeah.
Well, proof point would kind of be a bit higher, I think, but. Vortex says, honestly,
It's different with the Templeton, right? Because that's 104.
yeah, but the single, if we had the Old Forester barrel proof rye,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I think it'd be too high.
Yeah.
Vortex says, honestly, I'd rather pay more upfront for a pour of something expensive if it means I can avoid full price for something I don't like. I'll pay the extra premium if I do like it. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's a great point.
And if we weren't
Because
doing this YouTube
I
channel,
would
I would
probably
do the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, I complain about it and then suck it up and just like, all right, whatever, just to try it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Tequila Canuck says, just getting into bourbon because of your videos and walked into my local liquor store the other day and it was full of bottles of Blanton's. I know very little about bourbon, but I had to pick up. Yeah, if you can, I mean, for a $50 bottle, 50 to 60 bucks, there's nothing wrong with Blanton's.
No.
I mean, people hate on it because it's just kind of
It's there.
sweet.
It's got the.
But for getting into bourbon, it's a great one.
It's a great, yeah, totally.
It's kind of got all the
Well,
edges
it is
sanded
more
down.
on the sweet side.
It's on the
but-
sweet side, but it's a good gateway, I think.
Yeah,
And I like to buy it when I see it at MSRP because it makes a great gift.
definitely, definitely. You get the pretty horse, and usually has the box too. So
Yeah, I mean, it looks great on your shelf too.
Yeah.
There's nothing to complain about. 1792. So Richie Z says 1792's flavor profile hits best at their foolproof and FP foolproof picks. I completely agree, and I think
Yeah.
that's one of the best bargains in bourbon. Period. I was just drinking that last night, and it is so good. And another one that can stand up with a little piece of ice if it's too hot.
true.
Because it's been
But
hot.
that one, yeah, it is. But I don't know.
And it's 125
You can
proof.
enjoy that one. Yeah, but
fine.
it's yeah.
I think it's fine.
Me too. I don't think you really need the ice on that.
Okay, let's do this. Let's try these.
So how should we do it? Just go in and
Let's do it.
do the
I
Templeton?
don't feel like getting the blindfold.
I know. Me either.
Let's see how different they are on the nose.
Oh, totally different, dude.
Yeah. See what I mean? There's way more rye coming through on the Templeton.
yeah.
I think I like the Templeton nose better.
You know why? Because I think it's on the nose already more complex.
Well, it
I
smells
think
more
all
like a
I'm
rye.
getting,
Like you could
all
pour
I'm
somebody
getting
the
out of
Mictors and they
is the
might think
bacon
it's a
spice.
bourbon, like
Yeah.
a spicy bourbon. It's way more mellow on the nose. I don't know if that's just the proof difference, but. All right, set the palate. It's a better mid-palate, better palate, but the finish isn't as good.
It's weak. The finish is a lot
Finish
weaker.
is much weaker for sure.
You're right. The mid palate though is fantastic, man.
Yep.
I'm getting a nice balance of, and actually balance of the jam and the
excellent.
spice.
This is such good rye.
Yeah.
MGP stuff. I mean,
yeah.
it's really good. And the Mictors is a completely different journey. You get the oak now. I get the oak more having it side by side.
Oh, did you went back to Mictors?
Oh man,
I haven't gone back yet. The Templeton's is so good.
it is. I really love this stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
that was a good
Wow.
recommendation, Richie.
But I mean,
But now look, $70.
I know.
Readily available. You can go to Total Wine right
Because
now
this is
and get it.
basically, it's like, all you can say now, it's a toned down rye.
It's a barely rye. It's like more. There's a lot of corn in that. You know, there's a lot less corn in
It's
this
a
one.
toned down rye.
But as a flavor journey, it's still
It's totally
amazing.
different. Just because the finish, I think, is where it
But
shines.
having it side by side makes the oak stand out in this
On the
one.
finish, too?
To me.
Damn it. I agree.
I mean, the finish is just so much better.
It's getting
in the
borderline
rye,
tannic
in the
for me.
Mictors.
I
Yeah,
don't know what it's doing, but yeah, it's
what I mean.
borderline tannic.
we talk about this a lot. Relative
Right.
taste is a different thing
Completely
than having
different
something by
experience.
itself.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. And again, this is one of those reasons where somebody could try these two. They taste very different.
Yeah.
And somebody may say, no, well, this tastes like a rye. This is what I want.
That's what I'm familiar with.
And this is 10 years old.
I can't even tell if it's a rye.
Yeah, but it's still also not really a bourbon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if you tried that head-to-head with the bourbon, 10-year bourbon, you'd know.
Yeah, you can
one's
probably
which,
tell enough, but it's not sweet enough.
Which do I actually like better? I like the palate of this better. I like the finish.
But the finish is amazing here.
The finish of the Mictors is definitely better. All right, let's get back to the chat, see what you guys say. Are we out of our minds here?
That sucks, man. Not recommending. I take it all back, guys.
Vortex says, Knob Creek 15. That was in response to somebody. I missed the initial comment. I don't know what's going on here. Richie Z says, awesome head-to-head. Siyama says, Sagamore ryes are my favorite available ryes. Yeah, we need to get some of that. Eric says, really enjoy finished ryes much more than finished bourbons. I would agree with liking finished ryes better than finished bourbons, for sure.
Well, it's just that the finished bourbons, man. They can be such a big miss.
Yeah.
So, makes sense.
Koji is here. Says, cheers, fellas. A cigar and a dram. Enjoying the show. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for hanging
You
out
gotta
with
let us
us.
know what cigar now.
He did.
though, dude.
Crazy
Oh, he did?
Alice. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Me either.
And Trader Joe's Bourbon Barrel Strength. What's their barrel strength bourbon? They have a new one out?
That's new to me. I guess I should stop by Trader Joe's
Got to check that out. But thank you for coming to hang out with us. Appreciate it.
on Thursday.
Yeah. Okay, where are we here? Rye was at Costco in Northern California. Wow. That's fantastic.
Wow. That's the one where he was getting like a 130
Yeah.
or something? Dang.
Hattori Hanzo says, you should have added Russell's Reserve to your Wild Turkey drink through. 2-hour drink throughs are the best. I know. We actually did debate the Russell's thing.
Yeah.
And then we said, no, we'll do a separate Russell's. There's enough there for a little drink through of that stuff. Mostly because Dylan is hell-bent on getting the 13 and has still not gotten it.
Well, it just dropped today.
It was supposed to. I don't think
supposedly, but
Yeah, who knows? I don't think I'm ever going to see that bottle, but I think Jules
that,
is
and I
gonna
can't
get it.
camp out anymore, man. I
know.
mean, come on.
I don't have time for that. But yeah, Russell's, I don't know. We already had way too much. Every single comment was like, where's the Russells? Where's the
I
Russells?
know. We failed.
Oh, man. Where are we here?
Dude. Man, that Templeton, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Terrible. This is terrible.
Yeah, there you go. Would have been nice, but possible alcohol poisoning for the crew.
Oh, we did the Russells.
Vortex was saying you can't have wild turkey without Russells. Yeah, I mean, the way I was thinking of it though is like, look, if we did a Jim Beam drink through, we wouldn't put Knob Creek in there too,
Right.
or Knob Creek and have also
why not?
Booker's.
I think we should next time. It just means we
You're
gotta do
supposed to agree
another
with
drink
me.
through. No, man, I'm all about like, let's do another one then.
That's what I was saying.
Let's give the people what they want.
Let's do a separate one for Russell's. It deserves its own.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't do a Knob Creek and include Booker's.
Booker's? Yeah, we would. We'd pull it out at the end.
If we bought it. If we didn't have enough.
Right.
All right, let's see. Where are we here? Siyama says the finish and coating of that Micther's 10 is one of the best. Yes, that is really, really good. Oh, Tequila Canuck says Blanton's was 91 Canadian dollars, and there was Blanton's Gold for 199. Wow, that would get the gold, man. Because
99 Canadian?
well, 100. What's 199? I was just there, and I can't.
Yeah,
remember.
you should know it.
It's like 150, 160 for the gold then, right? No, do 199.
Oh. So 199.
Well, would be double that, right?
Yeah.
140,
150.
150. I would totally do that because I really like Blanton's Gold.
Me too.
Of all the Blantons. I mean, straight from the barrel is also fantastic, but I think the barrel selection with the gold is just some of the best stuff.
Oh, it's so good. And it's a great gift too. So if you don't end up
it's a
drinking it
king
yourself,
gift.
even though you should,
I just
it is
gifted one
kingly.
of those.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll tell you who later, but yeah, if I really want to,
Oh, I think I know who.
it's not impress them, but if I'm like, hey,
It didn't impress them?
Yeah, I think.
It should have.
It usually impresses people after they Google it. But no, I think it's a nice gift. I mean,
yeah.
it looks great, and it's
It's got gold on it, dude. It's got a gold horse. It's beautiful.
New Springbank and Kilkerran dropped this week in SoCal. Yeah, I got
Springbank.
I got a bottle of the 15, and I got the Long Row 15 also, both the 15s. But yeah, I really want to get the 21, but it's just too damn expensive.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
Although, I'm not seeing that as I used to, like on the shelf anymore.
Oh no, it used to be
All the time.
It used to sit there actually.
Yeah, just sit there, yeah.
And now I kind of regret not
Right,
getting
not
it
picking it
even
up
2 years
then.
ago.
Right.
And I had the opportunity, and it's one of those I'm kicking myself over.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Northern CT, Connecticut, not Cali. Did I misread that?
Oh,
Sorry.
God, dude.
I gotta go back and look, man.
I was about to be really impressed with California. CT, come on.
Oh, yep, Northern CT.
Oh, God.
That's me just trying to read too quickly. Sorry. Yes, West Coast bias.
Fail.
Hashtag
fail,
West Coast bias.
Fail.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh man. Yeah, Richie Z says Templeton 10 is delicious. I completely agree.
Dude, killed mine.
Okay, let's. I'm not reading Eric Mattson's comment.
Why? Now I gotta go read it.
But I will bring up Ernie's super chat, $10.
Oh, Ernie.
Thank
Dude,
you.
thank you, Ernie.
Ernie says, keep up the good work. Love the blind comparisons at the Curiosity private channel. They are well worth the membership fee. Thank you very
Thank
much. We enjoy doing those. We're also,
I'm glad hearing that feedback, though.
we're also curious
Curiosity Public?
about what other kinds of things we could do for
Yeah.
Curiosity private members on YouTube and on Patreon. Like if there's other things at the end of those episodes you'd rather see, we really say, like drop comments, let us know. Because if
Especially like the useful stuff, because we feel like the blinds end up being really useful.
Yeah, I think so. I
Provide
think
good
most people like
utility.
them. Yeah.
But even if you guys want comedy, let us know.
No. No, but if there's something else.
No, come on.
I don't know what else would.
Comical.
I'm not that comical. Yeah, Cohen, letting everybody know what dropped. The local barley, I missed out on the local barley, but yeah, I got the Long Row 15 red and the Springbank 15. Actually, another funny story about Springbank 15. I was at dinner the last night I was in Vegas, and they had Springbank 15. And I ordered it, and I asked the guy how much it is, and he kind of like went and checked, and he wasn't sure, and he's like, I think it's 30. And I'm like, oh man, that's steep. And but it was like a nice place. I'm like, all right, whatever. I want to enjoy something nice. So I said, okay, I'll get it. And then that was like a different waiter, and the regular waiter came back. I guess he went like on a break.
Oh, okay.
And he was getting the final bill, and he was like, what did you order? I said, well, the Springbank 15. And he went and looked, and he came back, and he grabbed the bottle, and he was arguing with somebody. And when I finally got the bill, he charged me $15 for it.
No way.
I was like,
no way, dude. Like, yeah, double that up.
Yeah.
Triple.
Seriously.
Oh, that's funny though. It's funny because like, whenever you see them have to do that, like get in an argument with somebody about it, you usually think the price goes up. It doesn't go down, dude.
I wasn't expecting that.
That's amazing.
I mean, I was expecting them, if it was going to go up, they would have given me what they quoted me.
Yeah, exactly.
I figured, but
right.
like, I definitely wasn't expecting it to go down.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Siyama, come here for the whiskey reviews, stay for the foreign exchange updates. Roy Ann, thank you for the super chat.
What?
$5.
Roy,
Gotta
thank
leave,
you,
but
thank
can't
you.
wait for the meetup.
We're gonna miss you.
Thank you for hanging out, Roy.
Yeah, stay tuned, guys. We said it earlier that we may have something in the works later the year.
Yep. And if you want first dibs,
link to Vegas. That's all it is.
It's going to be a virtual.
It's going to be virtual reality
experience.
It's going to be lame.
Yeah, it's going to be an app you have to install that just shows you what we're seeing in Vegas.
Terrible.
Thank you,
That'd
Roy.
be amazing if we could develop it that fast.
Appreciate it. That's what you've been working on this whole
I know,
time,
right? Exactly.
Thank you, Roy. Much
Thank you.
appreciated. Kyle says,
CPU, we
can
love
confirm
you
Blends
guys.
Gold is a great baller gift, a surprise at a wedding or something. Yeah,
Totally,
it's
dude.
fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're with you there.
All right, let's figure out what we're going to do here. Should we do one more?
What? Do one more.
Let's do one more. All right, let
Do
me
we
label
have
these. We've
something
got,
to vote?
We do,
Or
we do.
are we just going to...
this is the Mictors, right?
Yeah.
Mictors.
You didn't finish your Templeton?
Well, I want to come back to everything at the
Shame on
end.
you.
I'm saving.
Oh, God. All right. That means I should re-pour.
You can tell Jules
As if
likes
that's a
it
chore, yeah.
when he needs an excuse to pour himself more whiskey.
Exactly.
All right, so let's get a poll going. Do you want to do the poll?
Yeah.
Do you know how to do a poll?
No.
Do you want me to do the poll?
Yeah.
All right, let me see what we got here. So we're gonna choose between here. I'll
Create a poll.
there. Oh wow.
All right. What's the question?
What should we open?
What's next?
There's only 3 to choose from, and I think I know what
Can you
everybody's
edit?
gonna pick.
Yes. Oh, you can. Okay.
Okay, number 1 is Pinhook.
Pinhook.
Then there's Sonoma County pick.
Sonoma.
And then
I
Spirit
can
Works
add
wheat whiskey, straight wheat whiskey. So
Spirit
Spirit Works
Works.
straight wheat whiskey,
Wheat.
barrel number 1.
Oh.
Collector's item there. Sonoma Distilling, cordial bottle shop, limited release, exclusive cherry wood smoked, 95.6 proof. And then a Pinhook that is a blend, 117 proof and unfiltered. I think
All right,
all of them are.
guys. I created a poll.
This is a micro blend.
Ask your community.
So, yep,
Poll is up.
polls up. Let's get back to the chat.
Oh, man, everyone start typing. That's awesome. You guys are awesome.
Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay.
Spirit Works up and running. Wait,
Richie
what was
Z-
this one? Oh, this is Templeton.
Yeah, Richie Z says Dutch Springbank 15. I've had a bottle for years. Not my fave, but it's Springbank, so it's decent. Yeah, I actually the 15 rum finish is probably my favorite of the Springbank.
Keep it
I
consistent.
think it's excellent. The regular 15, I enjoy it when I want something with a little bit of that peat hit. Logan says Curiosity Public meetup the NFT. Yeah, you'll need to buy the NFT before you can actually come.
Lame.
It's gonna be your token.
It's going to be free. Don't worry.
System Trend says, get to the Old Forester. We already did.
We did,
Go
man.
back to the beginning, man. But we will revisit it at the end. We'll take another sip and give our recap.
Dude, so let's take a look at the poll real quick. Pinhook. just took the lead, 37%.
Oh, I thought it was
over Spirit Works.
I thought it was going to blow it out, actually. That's surprising. Spirit Works is in the contention. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's number 2.
All right, guys, keep voting for a little while longer. Let's see what's going on here. Is that the Eureka pick? Yeah, that's which.
Yep.
2 of these are Eureka picks. The Pinhook,
the
I think.
too.
Yeah, the Pinhook is Eureka. I think the Spirit Work is a Eureka also. Cask strength wheat whiskey. Yep, Eureka. So we get the Eureka box, and there are.
What's the proof on this?
That's high.
Oh, 61. So 120, 122.
So 122. This one's what, 95 something, I think.
Yep, 95.6.
And this is 117 for the Pinhook. So keep the votes coming. If I can find my mouse.
Dude, dead tie between Pinhook and Spirit Works.
Wow, I'm surprised.
So far.
I am surprised.
We may need to do both. In which case, I'll
Something's
get
got
more
to win.
glasses.
Something's got to win. Those are some dark whiskeys. I actually
Dude,
think
we're going to win. We're going to try
our
it.
lighting is kind of screwy, or our ISO on the camera is off, because they're not like.
ISO. Well, you got to get all technical.
They don't look that dark. Doesn't this look a little dark to you? I think our
it
ISO is
off.
low.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is definitely lighter.
Yeah.
Whoa, look what's happening there.
Easily entertained.
Totally.
When in doubt, do both.
Exactly.
No, it looks like Pinhook's gonna get away
No,
with
man.
it.
Oh, yeah, they were tied to 37.
Poll open for. It's
Should
been
we
open
call
for
it?
3 minutes. 1 more minute.
3 minutes. Yeah, let's do 1 more minute.
One more
guys.
minute. All right. Koji says next month is a Antique 107 pick. Awesome. I did hear they were getting their Buffalo Trace stuff in.
Dude, 107. Nice.
So that'll be awesome. If you guys find spots in that,
Yeah.
this is the time to
Get
sign
in.
up. Cohen, we were talking about the isonomy earlier. Dylan says he has a bottle, but he has not brought it to us yet. He's not sharing.
He's not sharing.
But yeah, if Dylan's still in the chat, he can confirm or deny that. But I am going to keep my eyes open for it. I've been traveling a lot the past couple months and just haven't.
Oh man, Pinhook's stealing it, dude.
Pinhook stealing it?
Pinhook's stealing it. 43%.
You know how long
Spirit
I've been
Works,
waiting to open these
35.
two? Like, nobody ever votes for these.
All right, we're closing the poll, guys.
Closing the poll. Let's get into the Pinhook.
Nice job. Thanks for participating.
There was like a whole card with information about this one too, and I don't even know where. I thought I brought it, but I guess I didn't. But I think it's a 4-barrel or 5-barrel batch. This one doesn't say. It just says they're micro blends of 3 to 6 barrels. They had a whole like info card about it. I could probably find it. Why don't you open that? Let me see if I can find it real quick. They emailed it to me. Now Jules gets to open it.
I know.
Nice. Are you gonna actually pour it too?
I will pour it for you.
Incredible.
Get that ASMR, guys. Should I get closer to my mic?
Yeah, I can't find it.
That's it? That's your search?
Yeah,
Lame.
who cares? We just gotta see what it tastes
That's
like.
Dylan's job anyway.
Yeah, Dylan's supposed to be here doing the research. I do like that yellow.
Me too.
See? You spilled.
Because I was trying to get some ASMR action going for these guys. The service. But yeah, dude, this will stand out on the shelf.
Yeah, I think it looks cool.
I mean, the bottle looks great. Look at that. Pinhook. Very cool.
Yep. I thought I had another water. Where did I put my other water? What is wrong with me?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I grabbed a bottle of water earlier and now I can't find it. Am I going crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's not a single bottle of water open.
I swear I grabbed
Save mine, which I've had since the beginning. Don't know what Dutch is smoking.
Yeah, I don't know.
A Dutch.
All right.
Oh man, I smell that.
Dylan confirms he does have the isonomy.
Confirmed.
There you go. Richie Z says, Dutch, are you, Jules, and Dylan lifelong Californians like I am? We are.
Lifelong.
We are. I am originally in Northern Californian. Californian. But
San Diego original.
Yeah, but you're like a Orange, LA East.
Oh, you're just trying to be nice. It's like, I grew up in the IE. He doesn't want to say it.
As they say, the armpit of California.
The IE, y'all. But no, I was born in San Diego and then moved back to San Diego. So.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's, dude, really good nose, man.
Great nose, guys.
Grain. This is the first one we've had some serious grain.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
But dude, I'm getting some jam in here.
Mm-hmm. It's like, like when you're cooking oatmeal?
It's a cooked wheat thing, so oatmeal, and then you put fruit in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like brown sugar.
Brown sugar, yeah.
But it's like you're smelling the raw oatmeal just cooking.
Yeah.
And then you're getting this sugar
up
on the side.
It's
that's
fantastic.
Really nice. All right, here's a good question while we're letting this open up another second. Is Dylan still buying Cohibas at the rip-off prices? They didn't warrant the old prices and really don't with the way they're priced now. It's funny. Dylan and I were talking about this earlier today. I think you already responded. Yeah, the Cohiba prices are killing me. Yeah, it's insane.
He is paying it.
It's insane. No, he's not actually.
He stopped.
He stopped.
Yep.
Bourbon Collects in the house. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Which blend did you get? This is blend 2. So I know you guys do the footage stuff for the Eureka stuff, which looks awesome, by the way. Yeah,
we need to hire them, man.
I know. We do.
We just turned the camera on.
This is
so pleasant, dude.
Yeah,
the nose, anyway, guys. So we haven't tried it yet.
I would say some people don't like grain.
Right.
If you don't like grain, you wouldn't like this, but
no, dude. But it's
like
not.
This,
but it's not
really
that
good.
strong. Yeah.
All right, let's give it a taste.
All right. Okay. Well, the grain hit comes.
I get a lot of honey
on the palate.
A little thin. It's like
I'm not getting honey. You're getting honey?
I'm getting a lot of honey.
I'm getting that grain.
Really? Mm-hmm. Let me take another sip.
I wish I was getting the honey.
And I'm getting a lot of sweet, a lot of honey. A ton. No?
I mean, it's there.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm not getting any grain on the palate. I'm getting all sweet.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's good.
Ooh,
oh,
I got a little
Canuck with the super chat.
What?
Thank you very much.
You, man. Thank you.
Says, thanks, guys. Have to run. I've been loving the membership and going through all the members-only videos. Have a great night, everyone. Salute. Well, cheers to you.
Salute.
Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for joining Curiosity Private as well.
Seriously.
And that's the great thing.
CPU rocks, man.
You get access to everything.
Yeah.
Once you join. So if you only want to support us a little bit, you could just join for a month, watch all the old stuff, and then cancel it, and then wait 6 months, and then do it again.
Pretty much like what we all do for Netflix and stuff these days.
Hey, man, it's fine.
Yeah, we totally get it.
Whatever
we
you
get
can
it.
do.
We appreciate just any little bit. Keeps Dutch motivated because we got to keep juicing up with coffee. While he's editing all this content, man. Because, those drink-throughs are long, guys.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like, Dutch gets it down to, like, 30 minutes, but it's like 2 hours worth of footage.
Dude, our last one was an hour.
I know, well, yeah. I know. So that one was like 3 hours of footage, man.
It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. Hattori Hanzo says, not sure why I feel this, but Pinhook's name and label makes me cringe as if it looks like parasite meds for horses.
Cringe?
I kind of like it.
I mean, it is that mustard yellow.
I like it. They have different ones, though.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it looks cool.
Sorry, Hattori.
Cohen says Trinidad are better. Oh man, Trinidad's are fantastic. Better than Cohiba, but still overpriced. Yeah, I would agree with both statements. Well, I don't know.
Better than Cohiba?
Yeah, maybe. They're good, man. I like Trinidad's. But hey, man, Keto or Say for me are the bargain.
I know, that's your
Cohibas,
jam right
man.
now.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh yeah, Nuge is here. What's up, man? Hey guys, just joining now. What are you guys drinking? This is this Pinhook right here. It's a Pinhook blend that we're cracking into. We're about to do our recap. So you came at either good time or the wrong time. I don't know. There was another question here by here it is. It says, is that the MGP or Castle and Key? I think it's Castle and Key. That's what it says on the back. Yeah, distilled and hand bottled at Castle and Key. So it is not Indiana. It says Kentucky. So
KY.
Yep. And age more than 3 years. So.
Oh, it does say that.
Yeah, I wish I had the info card on it. I do. I put it somewhere. I'm gonna start taping them to the bottle so I don't lose them.
It would be helpful for these.
I know, seriously. I'm just an idiot.
So it could be more informative for you guys.
Yeah. Here's a good question, and then we'll get into our recap maybe. Eric says, on a 10 pour average, what's your sipping spirit breakdown? For me, 7 pours bourbon and 1 each rye, Irish whiskey, and Scotch. That's a good question. Let's see. Kind of depends on the weather too for me. I was going
to say, it depends on the weather, depends on the occasion, if there is an occasion, you know.
I'd say 6 bourbon, 3 Scotch, and 3 tequila would be probably where I am.
Really?
I don't drink a lot of Irish whiskey.
Yeah, I don't either.
And I don't drink a ton of
I don't drink a lot of...
I mean, that's the thing. There's like a 0.5 of a brandy and a 0.5 of an Irish whiskey in there.
And that's what I was going to say. I think it also just depends Japanese where whiskey. I'm at because I'll have Japanese whiskey or I'll have more tequila a lot of times just because we get some pretty good tequila out here. So
yeah, so I don't know, it's somewhere around there. Maybe 5 bourbon or 4 bourbon, 3 tequila, 3 Scotch. I can't do math right now. Something like that. All right, we got another super chat.
I think I would spread it out more evenly too. I'm closer to Dutch on that.
Richie Z. With the super chat.
Richie, thank you.
Moving my lady Saturday, but happy to support Curiosity Public with some bucks. Great.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you, Richie.
much.
Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. You're always so engaging in all the chats on all the live streams.
For real, man.
And part of the glue of the Whiskey Tubes. So thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Good luck on the move.
Yeah.
I think you're going to need the extra pours, man, at the end of that.
You're definitely going to.
Saturday night.
It's never easy going through a move.
For real.
Wigmaster says the Wild Turkey drink through was epic viewing.
Oh,
yeah, it was
thank
a fun
you.
one.
That was fun.
Here's a good question. Will you guys ever do a Dalmore drink through? Eventually, we want to do everything. Yeah. When that might happen, I can't give any insight. I mean, what do we have of Dalmore? We've got like the 12, the 18, the cigar blend.
Yeah, cigar.
We've got that other, the Dominion, like that travel exclusive one. I'd want to have a few more before doing a drink through, so.
Yeah, we want to load the table up for that.
Yeah.
Because they got so many.
But, I mean, it's a popular Scotch, so we should keep it in mind. Dram Chaser is here, says, hey guys, I made it.
Made it. Thanks for joining us. And great timing.
Oh, and another super chat. Teal Dragon with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Not even saying anything with it, just mic drop, $10 super chat.
Appreciate you.
Thank you very much for the support. It means a lot.
Man, you guys, seriously.
Yeah, thank you guys for the generosity, man. It's super nice.
Thanks for just joining us tonight, dude. It's been a while. We know we've been slacking.
It's my math. 6 + 3 + 3 equals 10.
That's about right.
I think I did say, though, 0.5 Irish whiskey, 0.5...
No, you didn't. Whatever. Who's going to have 0.5? Come on. This guy.
The other thing, too, that I will say, though, is when I'm pouring myself something at home, usually I pour about like that much or less. Because I usually just I want to sip a couple of different things.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It depends for me.
It depends. Like if I'm sitting down to watch a movie.
Sometimes I'll give myself a double. Yeah. You know, because I just don't want to get up and I want to see if it's, especially if it's a good movie.
This time of year, I'm almost always putting something with ice. So I'm usually grabbing something higher proof.
Yeah.
Usually ends up being a bourbon or still strength tequila maybe. But yeah. Good questions tonight.
Yeah, we missed you guys.
Yeah. Sorry if I missed anybody's comments. I think I'm somewhat caught up. So I think we should
start the recap.
So first things first, what did we start with?
We opened with...
No. The bottle we can't find.
That was Old Forester.
Oh, here it is.
There it is.
We started things out with Scotch tonight.
Yes.
We started with
that would be This glass.
Black Label Sherry finish. Let's give it a retaste here. It's been sitting now for.
I don't know if I want to, man.
This has been sitting for how long? How long have we been going?
I don't know.
Hour 45.
Only? Yeah, only.
No, smells the same. It has not gotten particularly
Hasn't changed.
richer. Yeah.
But I mean that holds.
Yeah.
For Johnny.
Good.
And
Still,
Blend. Yeah.
I still enjoy this.
All right, go in it.
I mean, it's just it tastes like
Sherry.
the sherry might be a little more pronounced.
I think it is.
It's pretty intense now, actually. It's pretty good. I mean, I think if you like sherry finished scotch and you're like, for some reason, you're like, I want a blend today and I want a cheaper blend. Okay, if you're on an airplane flight
Exactly. And they offer
and they have this or regular Johnny, which one are you getting? I think I'm getting this, actually. I think it's a little bit more interesting.
Yeah. I wouldn't care because I'm on a flight, so it's like just load me up.
Yeah, but
I get
which one are you
each.
gonna pick, dude?
One
I'm
of
the
each,
steward.
dude. It's like just give me one of each.
I'm
man.
the flight attendant. I walk up to you.
Exactly. I'm
Which one
telling
do you
like,
want?
bring that one right after.
Okay, fair enough.
Come on. I'm not gonna be picky.
Okay, what if it's a 45-minute flight to Vegas and you only have time for one pour? And they won't serve you two.
Fine. Since you Kobayashi Maru'd me, I think I'll pull this out.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I would.
That's all I was saying, man.
Because I'm gonna get ton of free regular Johnny at the casino.
Fair point.
so-
Fair point. All right. Next up was the Old Forester barrel strength barrel
No.
pick
Barrel.
single barrel
Single
barrel.
barrel.
Strength. Do they call it barrel strength or barrel proof? Barrel strength.
Barrel
So it's OFSBBS.
That's BS.
Just pure fire. As you can see, I barely drink any of it. because
I think both of us barely drank this.
I mean,
and
it's
of
just-
course Dylan calls us weak sauce.
it's kind of fire.
oh,
but not in a good
it's still fire, dude. Because like it gets into that the deep.
That's actually impressive, man.
Seriously, it's
been sitting
how
for that
it
long?
held this long,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Guys, no joke, because it like cuts to the back end of your nostril.
It's mellowed maybe a tiny bit.
A little bit, yeah.
But it's
still cuts. Still
I was
cuts.
not expecting it to be this intense still.
All right. Oh, it really mellowed out on the palate. Sweetness is coming
bit.
out.
It's still pretty.
Yeah, it's still
It
there.
actually hits you a little bit later.
Yeah, true, because it is coming back
And
up.
I think we just have screwed our palates up enough that the beginning of the palate didn't.
It's not blowing us out as much.
Man, on the finish, it's just like.
Guys, it's yeah. It's not
spicy.
bad though. The thing is like I would want this with ice.
Or make
Just
a
to
hell of
mellow
an
it out.
old fashioned.
So nothing but ice and cold water.
I mean, there's a lot of flavor here. It's just punching you in the
You got to
face.
cut through it though, so you got to.
It's hard
maybe
to-
a drip or two of water. Man.
I mean, the finish, the lingering flavors are very nice.
oh yeah, it's great.
So I don't want to. There's bad flavors here. It's just spicy and punchy. So. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next up
Oh
was
yeah, hold on, I gotta.
cleanse the palate. Next up was our rye, the Micther's 10-year single barrel.
See, and that's what's funny. We thought the rye would blow our palates out. I
Yeah.
feel like the Old Forester's the one doing
And
it.
we did end up doing an impromptu side by side between two 10-year-old single barrel ryes, one that's inexpensive and pretty readily available, the Templeton 10.
Like a third almost
Yeah.
of the price.
And the other one being a very rare, hard to get your hands on, Micther's 10-year single barrel. The green sticker is the Micther's, the orange sticker is the Templeton.
Can't compare.
You can't compare them?
No.
We did compare them.
I know, but
You did. You want some ASMR? You just got it, man. That's some nasty crap.
sorry guys, you're getting that.
All right, let's try the Micther's.
Oh.
Pleasant nose still, very nice.
You know, it's funny. I'm getting more rye now out of it. It's
Okay, but-
actually opened up.
Now try the
You're right.
Templeton.
All right.
That's. It's just.
You still can't compare. But It is opening up more, where I'm getting more of the rye profile
On the Micters?
on the Micters, more than before. It got a little bit closer.
I'm going to stand with what I said before. It was the same experience. The palate of the Templeton is much better, I think.
Yeah.
The finish of the Micters is much better.
I don't know about.
It's not as.
It's not.
Yeah, but
as
our
it was
palates are
before.
blown
Yeah,
out.
I know,
You
that's
can't
true.
judge the
That's
finish
true.
now. It's hard.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Just the
that's
Templeton is
surprising.
so good.
It really is. You know?
For like basically a third of the price, guys.
Yeah. So hey,
Oh.
that's probably the take home tonight. Is
You're not getting the rye experience out of this. I think that's the take
yeah, but
home.
this is a 95% rye. I don't know what the ratio is here, but this is probably like a 60
to
60
so
to
either
80.
way,
I don't think it's
still-
nearly as high.
Yeah.
So you're obviously getting more of
More
the
of
bourbon
it,
components, the
right.
more corn in that. Doesn't mean it's bad. I think
No,
it's.
it's not bad. Would you
just
still
not- the
pay
palate's-
$175?
But we were
for
saying it the first time we tried it. The palate kind of drops out in the middle, like the
But
front.
the finish was
the
fantastic.
finish is fantastic,
Yeah.
and I think that's like the blend would be amazing.
Right.
In fact,
You're gonna do it.
let's see. Let's just hey, let's see what happens.
So wait, what's your ratio? You're gonna do more.
I'm gonna do a little more of the Micters.
Yeah.
And I just want to
And then
hit
a touch
of this Templeton just to kind of punch it up
All right.
in the middle. About like that.
That's not a touch, dude.
That was a touch.
That was like
Hey.
half, man.
My blends,
You're right. You are the master blender out of our
my
group.
blends tend to be pretty good.
Even Stevens, y'all.
All right, let's see,
Even
let's see.
Stevens.
Oh man, already this smells great, dude. Smell this, seriously.
Dead.
It
Well
smells
done.
really good.
It's
doesn't it?
amazing.
Oh man, that smells
I'm
great.
getting more of that rye component. Tons of baking spice. Great balance on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Damn, you're good.
It is the sum of the two parts.
You're good. This guy's the master blender, man.
See, that's really good actually.
That's really good.
So instead of spending $175, spend $240
To make this amazing
make-
blend your own.
twice as much whiskey. That's a way better product. I don't know. I think that's better personally, but I don't know.
You evened it out. It's perfect because you actually brought more flavor on that palate. You know,
And the finish of this holds up.
holds. It still
actually gets
holds. That's
better.
why it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's our
job.
Rye Madness, and then a final pour of the night, as voted on by the CPU, was Pinhook.
Pinhook.
This is
That makes Hattori cringe.
Yes, he doesn't like the bottle. And this was kind of a grainy. This is the first one that really had pronounced grain.
Wait, which one's the? Did I not label Pinhook? I guess I didn't.
Oh, this says temp. Oh wait, dude, I poured Pinhook in there.
No way.
No, I mislabeled it. Oh no, I didn't.
No.
I totally poured Pinhook in there.
Man, of course we made it better then.
We got to check the tapes.
Oh,
Either
man.
that or I
you
just
guys
didn't
let
have
us
very much
know.
of this left.
Rewind that. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
No. Did I?
Doesn't matter what you did. That was a master blend. But no wonder, because if you did use Pinhook,
I don't
of
know.
course.
We gotta watch it back.
Yeah. Hilarious. This guy's too funny, man.
Can you rewind
I'm
it?
trying to see if. I don't know. No, can I do that here? I don't know. I won't be able to tell. It's
Oh,
small.
jeez. Well, anyways,
Too
Pinhook. Regardless
Too
of how the
good,
blend
guys.
turned
Yeah.
out. Yeah, so grainy on the nose. So 80s. Check the tapes.
I know, man.
I'm getting more spice now. I don't know if that's just lingering from the rise.
It might
Maybe I really did pour this in there. I don't think so.
be. Hold on. It might be.
This one's become less enjoyable as it's sat. Is it way more spicy? Or I just topped mine off, so maybe that's what it is.
It's definitely more spicy.
I get a lot of honey still
And
a lot of grain.
more grain. I'm not getting as much honey. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Well,
what a recap.
let's
What a
check in with the chat before we wind things down here. Thank you guys for hanging out, by the way. A lot of comments
thank you
come in
guys.
here. Sorry, I missed them towards the end. Let's see what we got here.
I see some Dillon madness.
Here's a good question.
Dalmore.
Richie says, Dutch, I know you love metal music. What does Jules enjoy? I love all kinds of music, but metal has been my jam for decades.
I listen to everything.
Yeah, he listens to everything.
No joke. Everything. I can
Probably
listen down to the metal.
Your favorite, though, is Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I would float towards the pop stuff. Definitely. But honestly, I listen to everything.
He did come to a Soilwork concert with me.
Soilwork,
So that
Metallica, join you on Metallica, join
Yeah.
you on... I've gone to all kinds of stuff. Rolling Stone even, some of the old classic guys.
He's one of those, like, when he says he listens to everything, he really does.
I really do listen. Down to even classical music, to movie soundtrack stuff, John Williams. But see, that's the thing. If I had to choose a favorite musical artist, it would be John Williams. So, he
Interesting.
beats out all. And then Prince.
All right. Oh, here's some... What the heck is going on here? Oh, wow, I missed a lot of comments, guys. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up. But we don't have time for everything. Let's see here if I can find a couple.
Time? You got nothing but time.
Shut up. Yeah, this is the one I said earlier. So 80s, check the tapes.
That's beautiful.
Dylan, do you mean Jules? Oh, what did he, oh, yeah. Huh? Dylan says Jules listens to Kenny G.
Oh, definitely.
Which is different than Kenny Loggins, which
Definitely.
is what Teal Dragon asks.
I'll do Kenny Loggins as well.
Kenny Loggins is much better than Kenny G. Kenny G's like smooth jazz, dude.
Dude, what's wrong with smooth jazz? I listen to jazz too, dude. All that stuff. Smooth jazz.
Dutch is Walter Peck. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, because Vortex is Dutch the key
Highway
master.
to the danger zone. Oh. Are you the gatekeeper?
I'm the key master.
Too good.
Oh, there's the line out. That's exactly what I was going to say. Vortex. This man. It's true.
It's
this
true.
man.
This man
has no dick.
has no dick. Well said, or well written.
Oh, man. All right. Well,
We're definitely winding down here.
we're falling apart, quite frankly.
Excuse me.
See,
Dude, I'm
see
giving
what
you more ASMR. This is what happens when I don't eat before like these lives.
Teal Dragon says, as always, great content. Thanks for all the insight and laughs.
you
I don't
guys,
think there was very much on the insight part tonight.
Usually never from me.
Hopefully there were some laughs. Hopefully, maybe there were some insights
times.
between all these bottles that we tried tonight.
Yeah,
we
let's
learned
line it up, eh?
that this has a spore pout. Spore pout?
Spore pout. Limiter.
Spore spout. Wow.
You don't know
Limiter.
the bottles.
So that was good. That was fun. We learned that Templeton Rye is really good, which we already knew.
We just learned that.
We learned that
Fire.
Old Forester's single barrel proof is fire, and we learned that Micther's 10-year rye is really good, but Templeton might be more your jam for much less money.
Dude,
Jules,
like almost a third.
what's your takeaway from this?
Takeaway? I'm now questioning whether or not I recommend this.
Given the price.
Given the price.
Just the price, I would
Given
say.
the experience. I mean, it is different. And then to Dutch's point earlier, like if you're into Mictors, definitely worth it. I don't know. I would, out of all these, you know what I'm coming back to? Is the one we didn't even have in our lineup originally.
I don't think I
going
would
back to
disagree with
that.
you. I think that's probably the one that I'm most likely to buy again.
Oh, definitely.
all these.
Definitely.
I think. I mean, again, this one is just, it's nice to have on the shelf,
Yeah.
but
Let's go back to this.
I don't know.
Doesn't feel compelling
funky.
enough. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if I like it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grain on the nose. And I
But
think
you were at
that's-
least getting the honey. I wasn't getting much. The grain just followed me even on the palate. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go back to this. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. We've
Thank
been
you.
here hanging out with you guys for
Thank you.
which is about 2 hours. It's time for us to wind it down. We will be back with some more live streams.
More content coming.
More frequently, even if it's just me, if this guy can't join, and
I'll try to get here.
Dylan never.
It's whether or not Uber works.
Does Uber not work?
Sometimes, man, with COVID.
Geez. Yeah, well, we do hope to do more live streams. We got a ton of bottles to crack into. We do have content still coming out. We may be increasing to 2 videos a week, which we were trying to do before, and then with
Summer, man.
us being busy
Summer
during
break.
the summer, it was 1 video.
We do want to apologize. I know we were slacking even on podcasts
Yeah.
and stuff, but we are getting back into our usual cadence again.
Getting back into the groove.
Yeah.
More videos.
Especially as fall comes
I think
through.
our next video is going to be, I think I mentioned at the top, it's going to be a tequila clickbait. But a good
we
video.
think it's clickbait.
It is. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see if we get a lot of clicks from India again. And then what else we had after
Stay
that?
tuned. We said we may have some surprise news at near the end of the year.
Near the end of the month, we'll let people know though.
Oh yeah, we'll let you know near the end.
In
of
the
the
next couple of weeks, we should
something
know
near the end of
if
the
something's
year.
going to happen or not, and then we
How
will first
confusing is that?
we will first announce it to our members,
Right.
and then open it up to everybody else after the fact. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out.
Thank you. Carne asada fries coming.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.